then I guess as part of the first race, tell us how you got started in e-commerce.
Oh, Adam, I can't multitask.
That's the point of this. That's the point of this podcast.
Oh, wow. Oh my God.
This is our first episode of Kart Commerce.
Wow, first episode.
First
That's
episode.
crazy.
So
Wow.
why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Alex Choi and I work in the e-com space. I've been in e-com for about 8 years now.
Awesome, and I'm your host, Ed Hamiljami. And this is going to be our first episode, our first race. So why don't you start us off?
All right, so how do I do this?
So yeah,
Race?
First,
Race?
yep.
Yeah.
Let's just do a versus. And then, we're stuck here.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
First races, this is what happens, per se. There we go. And then you're gonna pick your character. So which character are you picking and why?
All right, I am gonna pick.
I'm gonna pick Mario. Just because.
You know what? I miss
Why not?
my puppy, so I'm gonna choose Isabel.
Isabel, that's a good choice. I feel like Mario is a representation of Mario Kart, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick him.
You should. Oh yeah, look at your stash. You know.
That's true. We got that going.
On brand. On brand.
I'm gonna go
Oh,
standards here.
That airplane is so cute. Airplane. Oh, wow. That looks dangerous.
Yeah. I think there's a way to see the effects of what you're doing. I think if you press this, there you go. You see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Press A again. I think this is good. And A. Let's go here. Let's start this race.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
This is
our
crazy.
first. This is our first episode.
I'm
First race.
having flashbacks to the Nintendo 64.
Yes.
This is crazy. Wow. I
Yes.
don't know.
We're of the 64 generation.
Let's not age ourselves.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to some kid about this other day. He goes 64. I was like, oh god. All right. First race.
Okay. How do I go?
Oh yeah, we should probably, yeah. You're gonna press and hold that. And then you're gonna try to, oh, I'm on this
Oh,
way.
I can. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's got that option. And then, I guess as part of the first race, tell us how you got started in e-commerce.
Oh, Adam, I can't multitask.
That's the point of this, that's the point of this podcast.
Oh, wow. Oh my God.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, so I went from wanting to become a therapist, and
Oh.
you know, I was on track to go to grad school for psychology, but I have some self-awareness and
and I just cut through here.
oh
Whoop.
my God, how do I use the
This button on the left,
Okay.
the left trigger.
oh my God.
Yeah.
And I
We could we could turn that feature off if you'd like, of
Okay.
and it could just be controlled.
Okay.
Let me turn that off for you. All right, so how do we do this? All right, we're learning here.
Why?
I think, let me see here, let's figure this out.
I think why.
Why?
Or
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
You're right.
perfect.
All right, let's get back, press A again. Oh,
Okay, so
Yeah.
I got to econ because I just thinking back. I was studying psychology. I wanted to become a therapist,
that's right.
and one thing I found out is like I can barely like regulate my own emotions, and how am I going to do that and help others, right?
I mean, that sounds like the perfect therapist.
So I'm like, so I have some level of self-awareness, right? So from there, I couldn't deal with like patients, right? So I took it to consumers, right? So similar application, consumer behavior, and got
Okay,
into
okay,
econ,
okay.
right?
I
So
was
my
wondering.
that's how I shifted and pivoted to econ. But one of my first econ positions was
Yeah, how did you get started?
Yeah.
What was did you intern? Did you use behavioral, like, how did you use psychology, I guess, in that transition?
Yeah, there's like so many ways I started to use psychology and some real use applications with ecom. So I worked as a digital strategist for an influencer.
Okay.
During COVID, she branded herself as the rich mom.
Wow.
So she has this persona of like being very bougie, the Asian tiger parent with a like Birkin, going shopping, going to like Saks and whatnot. The whole persona to get views and impressions, right? So
Right.
she killed it. She
Oh, nice.
mastered it. And from there, she would also do affiliate marketing, She was the Nara Smith before Nara Smith was a thing.
Okay.
And then I was helping her with her childcare program and also writing a lot of these, scripting out these digital ads. And
Oh, you're doing a lot of everything.
Yeah, so like in terms of psychology, I have to know the audience.
That's
and
true.
our ad placements, such as on podcasts, knowing who's the host, and understanding the demo, right? So who are we talking to? How can we script it? And also
right.
same with our ads we ran on Meta. So different hooks, different angles, and so heavy in creative and performance marketing. But is it over? What the heck? That's too
First race. That's the first race. We got a couple
okay.
more. It's gonna be ranking
That's
of the best.
crazy.
Okay, then
Yeah.
where did you go from there?
Oh yeah, from there I
Your second phase, I guess, with the second race.
look.
You took second place.
Yeah, that's crazy. What the heck?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Next race.
Yeah, so from there, I was looking for something a little more structured, so it was a startup environment, and I switched over to a company called Ideal Living.
Okay.
Oh, not the same one. Never mind.
Yeah, next one. Yep.
This one?
Ideal Living. So you went from
Yeah.
that straight to Ideal Living.
Straight to Ideal Living. Yeah, so we have multiple brands under Ideal Living, but of course during COVID, one of our products was a hit called Air Doctor. So they
wonder
are
why.
an air purifier brand, and you know, COVID, for obvious reasons, you want to filter your air because
That's right.
of that. And so I was brought on, and we were the first brand management team. And from there, I had an opportunity to grow another brand called AquaTrue under the Ideal Living
wow, okay.
umbrella. And so we did clean air and clean water.
So wait, how old is the AquaTrue brand?
So AquaTrue, it's compared to our legacy brands who have been around for about 25 years. AquaTrue has, oh my god, sorry, how do I use this? Okay, AquaTrue has been around for about 8 years.
So fairly young.
Fairly young, but recently
And when you joined, how old was AquaTrue?
it was about about 5 years.
Okay.
Or less than 5 years.
Yeah.
But until
Still fairly
recently,
young.
yeah,
Yeah.
it took a while to like push that ball up the hill.
Yep.
And finally, we're at a point where inflection point where we're seeing a lot of momentum. We're in hyper growth, for one, and
Are we recording? Sorry to interrupt. We are. Just wanted to make sure. I was like, did we press play? This is our first podcast. This is the name of the game. Okay, so yeah, you.
hyper growth. Yeah, so
Yes.
been building the business, but also most recently, like in the past 2-3 years, we've been really scaling the business and at a. Am I? Oh, I'm beating you. What the heck?
I don't know how you.
No,
do
you don't play easy, Adam.
I'm not.
No, you are.
that. I'm really not.
Did you see that?
It's okay. I got a red shell for you. Oh, he took it.
Okay, last lap.
Don't worry. It's always when you're in first. It's always the worst. You gotta like get first, like near the end. So okay, and what has been, I guess, your favorite part of AquaTrue or scaling it? Oh man.
I guess it's oh shoot, that's not fair.
Yeah, I told you.
I currently oversee an omnichannel business, and with that, there's so much opportunity to learn in a lot of verticals and
Yep.
different channels as well. And a lot of times, I have an amazing team that supports me, and
You're
also.
still in first place. Yeah.
Oh wow, I am gonna take this lead. Okay, and yeah, and it's nice to see like.
So you got to touch a lot of elements of
Yeah, and
of the brand. Oh, look, what did I just pass?
oh shoot! What the heck? That's not fair.
I thought you came back up. So
Yeah.
you touched all aspects of the brand.
Yeah, but I think the one thing that's really rewarding is from strategy, conception to implementation and seeing the results, seeing that from start to finish is, I think, very rewarding.
Yeah,
Even
absolutely.
though if we have any failures, we learn from it, right? But
Yeah.
we luck is on our side, and we have a lot of successes, and I think seeing the final output in whether it's influencer activation to starting a new like marketing growth channel. Just seeing that evolution has been really rewarding for our
I
business.
bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. What has been? You can press A. I think
Oh.
you're leading this.
Oh
What
my
has
God.
been your favorite channel?
I think, to be honest, okay, I'm gonna skip Amazon
Okay.
because I have a love and hate relationship with them, like all brands. Okay, should I choose a different map?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you pick the next map. I think we have 2 more races.
Okay, this looks crazy, so let me do this cloud.
Let's do it.
You know what? I like. It might be kind of basic, but I love retention. I love I love email, Klaviyo, our CRM, and I only love it because it's a good way to. Although it could be a channel for acquisition, right? But it's mainly for retention, right? And lifecycle marketing. With that is most likely they already own our product,
It's a tough map.
and
Yep.
and it's how you retain them, and by education, by good content, and with that is your continue to brand build and also create advocates for your brand. So
Do you have any best practices for retention that anything you can share with the audience? That they can take?
Absolutely. I think as a
That is
business,
cool map. Yeah,
as a
sorry.
business, you shouldn't be operating an omnichannel business. Oh my God. Working in silos. So all the channels work together, and I think that's a point of a business where you see a lot of growth is when they work in tandem and not against each other.
Can you give me an example?
Yeah, in terms of like attribution and last click, attribution, that's a lot of challenge for a lot of brands. Like who brought in the, oh my God, that's not, what's that? I know that's a lot of conflict that brands, face is, but at the same time, if you want to grow channel and the brand, you all have to work together in tandem, in parallel. But one thing is, use your acquisition channel to help build loyalty. And for me, loyalty is not just at transaction and post purchase. It's way beyond that, right? So all your what a fireball? That's crazy. Even at acquisition, there's so many levers brands can pull to really great tell that brand narrative and also build that loyalty and the brand trust, which also helps with retention at the end of the day, right? So you qualify your leads, and from there, the leads you convert into actual customers, and post-purchase is where you can really activate your consumers and customer into the best influencers, right? So
I see. Okay, so you really then built a good influencer network from loyal customer base.
yeah, if you think about it, asking your friends for like food recommendations, like, word of mouth is so powerful, and I trust my friends, I trust my families. If they recommend me a product or a restaurant to eat at, I trust them, right? So similarly, when you sell products, you want your customers to be your advocates and tell their PTAs, tell their church friends. Oh my God! I'm like, oh my God, that finish line.
Always happens at the finish.
Yeah. So whether it's your church friends to your neighbor, referrals and word of mouth are so powerful, and that's what a very effective brand needs to tap into, right? And building a community, also leveraging that with to impact your business. Which one?
Would you say your, I guess, affiliate network then is probably one of your stronger channels now? Because of that?
Yeah, stronger channels, and also if you work on a CPA basis, a revenue share, they're invested, right? So you see a lot of these high growth brands not doing, putting their eggs in a basket with like a big influencer, right? In the traditional sense, like Kim Kardashian, right?
Yeah.
It's why not work at a partnership capacity and as a brand, you only get paid if they sell, right? So it's all performance based, and
All your relationships are performance based.
pretty much, yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
So it's very.
So you don't have anybody on retainer or any of that?
Yeah, we do not. Yeah, we do not.
Oh,
but
interesting.
that's been our business practice, and we're not VC backed. We're privately owned. So
Okay.
what that is, we're very conservative, but also smart. And look at our efficiencies. We got to
Yeah,
be very
of course.
profitable, and also with that is beyond that is our creators, our affiliates really believe and believe in our products, right? At the end of the day. Unlike if you do like pay per play, they might have not even used your products at all, right?
Right.
So that's the biggest difference in terms of our creators and affiliates is that a lot of times they were actually customers and then they reach out to us, right? So they're like, oh,
What
we use-
percentage of your affiliates are customers?
I have to say like more than 30%. And
That were
also-
originally customers.
Yeah, original customers and converted into our affiliate
Oh,
program.
okay. And then
But-
the other 70, how did you find those?
Yeah, we use oh my god, I almost fell off. We use there's so many platforms out there
Okay.
on the market, and we use several, and I think a good practice for any high growth brand is to always test and not just rely on one platform because the market has changed a lot, and with the
no.
introduction of like AI and speed to market and scale,
Mhm.
I think that's a good pillar to pin on in terms of evaluating the different platforms. So there's platforms like Yuka, there's platforms like
Shout out
Reacher.
Yuka.
Um,
We're gonna blip the other ones out.
yeah, so like there's so many amazing platforms out there on the market where a lot of brands should test and not be afraid of, especially if you want to really scale your business at a without hurting the bottom line margin.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think that's one of the best ways to really grow your business and scale. And oh my god, I'm flying. Oh my god.
It was a close one.
But yeah, so that's one of the things that a lot of brands can do. And also, oh my god, third place. At least I'm getting better, little by little. But are you gonna edit it at all? Maybe?
A little bit maybe,
Okay.
yeah. Just because remember the game is recorded, so we have to
Oh, yeah.
continue it there. I guess as we wrap up.
Oh, is this game over?
Yeah, this
Oh, wow,
it's
wow.
4 races. I guess what's next? What's the future for you, and what's the future for
Yeah.
Aquatrue?
Yeah, we're in hypergrowth. We're in doing channel expansion. We're getting to brick and mortar retail, and as a digital marketer myself, and the brand has been digitally native. It's really nice to do like traditional sense of marketing, right?
Yeah.
So OOH, billboards,
That's cool.
streaming streaming is like digital, never mind, I take that back. But direct mail.
Right.
Oh my god, I'm super stoked about direct mail. I heard a lot of success stories with direct mail and how conversions are like skyrocketing because with SMS, your phone is like blowing up with so many brands.
yeah.
Emails, you're like, who checks personal emails now, right? It's kind
Yeah.
of crazy. So it's like the 90s, right? Like everything's coming back in style, music,
Mhm.
So it's the same thing in marketing. Like they have cycles, and I think we're at a place where a lot of our traditional marketing and elements are coming back, and I'm really stoked for that.
I'm excited for you, and I'm excited for you to gain those experiences as well. And thank you for playing. Thank you for being part of the first Kart Commerce.
I know. Okay, I'm.
We're gonna
next
have to,
time
we're gonna
I'll
have
be
you
there.
back. Yeah, we're gonna have to have you back. That's been today's episode, our first episode. I know lots. We could definitely play a couple more. But for now, we're gonna wrap up. This episode's been sponsored by Yuka. If you haven't checked them out, Yuka obviously will help you find, scale, and automate creator outreach for TikTok Shop and beyond. And we look forward to seeing you on the next episode.
All right. See you guys.
See ya.